The 151st Open Championship is this week at Royal Liverpool in England. Who's going to win? We'll find out. I'm Kevin Spain from Gambling.com. I'm here with Bryce Derwine of Gambling.com. Bryce, the last time this was at Royal Liverpool, Rory McIlroy won it. He's only won one major since then. Is this the time that he puts it together and maybe gets another major win?
Hey Kevin, the thing with Rory is like our expectations are always greater than what reality is when it comes to Rory. But I think this time, this year, in this moment, I think our expectations are high, but it's worthy of being that high considering where he's at right now, the form he's been in, the history that he has here. Doesn't have to worry about any demons or anything. He has good memories. And then just a thing too with Roy is his high ball flight typically doesn't lend well to Link's style, but he just proved at the Scottish he can play in difficult conditions and win. And the conditions don't look to be too tough this weekend. So I do like Rory's chances this week.
He's played great lately. I think he's been in the top 10 in his last 5 tournaments. So he's coming in playing well. And maybe one of the guys he's got to hold off is Cameron Smith, who won it last year. What do you think about him coming into this tournament?
Yeah, Cameron Smith, he's another guy I would consider besides Rory. Cam Smith, T9th at the PGA Championship, 4th at the US Open, and he just won his last live event. And we already seen that he's not afraid of taking on Rory, basically on Rory's home turf. Overcame Rory at St. Andrews with a 30 back 9. So he has that in him, and we've seen that the type of player he is and how he can get hot. He's probably the best putter in the world. And that allows him to get up and down from the weird, awkward angles around the green, which is huge. So Cam Smith's another one I really like. He's 16-1 on BetMGM right now.
Well, those are good odds. Jon Rahm broke through with a Masters win. This is one of those tournaments he's really wanted to win ever since he's been a pro. What do you think about him coming into this week?
Yeah, Rahm is he's one that's all you always expect to contend well. Won the Masters, struggled a bit at the US Open. Or PGA Championship, but I like Rahm too here. I think with the top 4, like you could take Rahm, Scotty, Rory, and I'd throw Cam Smith in there. Those are 4 worthy favorites you can look to back. Rahm didn't play at the Scottish this week. He was around in Europe though, playing other courses, getting prepared for links golf. So I like that, taking a week to prepare solely with the Open in mind.
Is there any long shot that you like here? Somebody with high odds you think is worth a bet?
You know, the Open has traditionally been pretty good with longer shots. Zach Johnson won it at 80-1. Shane Lowry also 80-1. One guy I look at is Colin Morikawa. He's 33-1 currently. Not really a long shot per se, but at those odds, I like Colin. His ball striking, he's one of the best ball strikers in the world. He's gained over 3 strokes in multiple events recently. But the thing with Colin is his putter. But in the last round of the Detroit Open, the Rocket Mortgage at the Detroit Country Club, he shot 8 under par and gained over 3 strokes putting to the field. And Colin mentioned how nice it was to feel like in contention again and kind of getting that rhythm and swagger back. And the last place he won was the 149th Open at Royal St. George's. So I like Colin's ball striking ability. And with conditions being a little calmer, it looks like 7 to 12 mile per hour winds mostly. I like Colin's chances in a good condition Open like it was at Royal St. George's.
That's no fun. The conditions need to be bad. That's what makes the Open the Open. We need wind, we need rain, we need it to be cold.
Exactly. Yeah, that made watching the Scottish really fun because you got to see guys pull off some amazing shots in difficult conditions. Rory had a drive that went 424, but he also had a drive that went 256, so just basically on where the wind was. And actually, he birdied both of those holes too, so kind of shows his ability to play in those type of setups.
So you got Rory winning it?
Yeah. So typically, what you like to do with sports or golf bets is you take a set bankroll and you spread it out across 4 or 5 guys and win a set amount. For this week, I look to just spending everything on Rory because he's such a low number to get a decent payout. So yeah, I'm just looking to take Rory. I mean, the course isn't going to play too difficult with the conditions if they stay how they are. Some alterations they made, they fixed 17 holes, so that's going to be different now. That'll be interesting par 3. they've extended 18, the par 5, to over 600 yards, but that just plays into Rory's hands more because he can reach. Also, early photographs right now show the course being a little greener, not as dry and burned out. That also plays into Rory's advantage too because he can carry the ball so much further than anyone. And so, yeah, I just feel like the form he's in, the history that he's had there, and just the shots that he was hitting in that final round to birdie 17 and 18. I don't think there's anyone else on the planet that could do that there. And we mentioned how long shots could prevail in the Open. Well, the last times it was held here at Royal Liverpool, and the year before that, or the time before that, in 2006, that was won by Tiger Woods, who was favored at 5-1. The last time Rory was here and won, he was 12-1. He was the favorite. So the favorites have done well here in the big names. So I'm looking for that to happen again this year with Rory.
All right, there you have it. He's Bryce Derwine. I'm Kevin Spain. Hit that subscription button. Subscribe, and follow us on gambling.com. We'll see you later.